Welcome to Mwanza, Tanzania, the heartland of the Sukuma people. Today, we are at the iconic Bujora Museum, also known as Sukuma Cultural Center, to explore the rich heritage, tradition, and artistry of Tanzania's largest ethnic group. Join me with one of the guides from the museum. He'll be sharing the information about the destination. Hey, bro.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you very much. How's it going?
Good.
Thank you for having us, and I hope you feel super capologistic, expeditious. And before we just get started to squabblize and embrace the beautiful, fascinating history of Bujora Museum, could you just please introduce yourself?
My name is Mohammed Masaga. I'm guide here for the museum. So today I'll give you some detail about the Sukuma Museum. So I want to explore more the Africa, go and tell the Europe, go and tell the Kenya, go and tell the Uganda, the East Africa that there is museum in Tanzania, Bujora Sukuma Museum in Mwanza, Tanzania. The Rock City. Welcome, Mwanza, Tanzania.
Oh, that's very fantastic. So, Mr. Masaga, right, the tour guide. Could you just briefly introduce Sukuma Culture Center, just shortly?
Sukuma Culture Center is here to preserve the Sukuma culture. And the Sukuma culture is one of the ethnic group in Tanzania that have got the high population number than the other ethnic group in our country. We have 120 ethnic group in our country, but the Sukuma is the one of the superior one with high population number than other ethnic groups. When you say the Sukuma, they cover the population, geographical location is in Mwanza, Geita, Simiyu, and Shinyanga. So you find the population is very high compared to other ethnic groups like the Chaga, like the Haya, which they originated from one region only, but the Sukuma 4 regions. And then we come here in Mwanza where you can obtain the Sukuma Museum. The Sukuma Museum is here in Mwanza at Magu district, Kisesa, and the area is Bujora. So here is at Bujora Sukuma Museum where you can explore about the Sukuma culture. Different research about the Sukuma culture being done here are being conducted by different people from Africa and also from outside of our country. They come because we have the community membership from different organizations. For example, the Danish, they come here, the Swedish, they come here, and also Tanzania. We join together and we created a different festival that have been conducted here. For example, we have the festival mid-June. Every year we conduct the Bulabo Festival, which is all about the culture. So, or in your visit Bujora Sukuma Museum, you can learn about different things. You can learn about the iron technology that was been done by the Sukuma. Also, you can learn about the temship. When I say temship, I mean the kinship for Sukumarans. But also, we have the Sukuma homestead where you can learn the compound and inside the Sukuma homestead has been found with different things. For example, we are having different hand holes, but also the where they sleep, the skin of animals, so you can see in the museum. But also we have another pavilion which bearing the traditional heroes. So in the ancient time we didn't have the Christianity and we didn't have the Roman, we didn't have the museum. So in Africa was having different beliefs. The Sukuma, they go to the ancestors and asking what their problem, and the ancestors was responsible to receive what they pray and respond in terms of dreams, and sometimes was been dialect when they make rituals maybe for rain. Then rituals was been done, then people was obtaining rain and the problem for hunger was being solved at that time. But also we have another dance pavilion house which bearing the two sides which are competing cheers. We have Bagika and also we have Bagaro. Both of them they compete like the club of our country. We have Simba and Yanga, and so we can obtain who is a superior from the community member. So the Bagika and Bagaro, the winner was obtained by having high population number of people. So welcome Bujora Sukuma Museum. But also we have another thing which have the Python, rock Python in Mwanza. We have rock Python for here for the museum is for performing dance, and we have another with the group which is Bazwiri. They perform with black rock Python from Bagika side. And also we have the dance performers here at the museum. The dance they can perform for you here at the museum, but also if you need them to transfer from here at the museum in town maybe or to another region, it is allowed. So you're welcome. This is Sukuma Museum, the very wonderful, the place where there is a hum of culture. So you're welcome, and today you'll enjoy more about Sukuma Museum. So you're welcome, Mr. Trey.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. And walking throughout the ground, we see traditional architecture and many cultural items.
Yes.
What are the key exhibits that the visitor should look out for?
The visitors can look from different things the Sukuma they practice. For example, we have the iron tools. We have the iron tools where the iron tools enable the Sukuma used in different circumstances. For example, in agricultural activities, they use the hand hoe, which was made by the blacksmiths. But also we have the spear for security and also hunting activities. But also they used in the inauguration of a new king. So the spear and shield was used, which are made up of iron. But also we have another thing to learn here, which you can learn different artifacts that were been used by the Sukuma, like the press for saving foods. But also we have another thing which are music instruments. We have the xylophone, we have jazz, and also we have the skirt they used to wear while they're performing dance. So all of that you can learn here at the museum. The shoes for performing dance, as we say for Sukuma Madari, so they are here, you can learn more. So you're welcome.
Okay. You have mentioned a lot, and I've got a lot of questions right now. I've heard that Sukuma are famous for their dynamic traditional dance. Could you share more about the role of dance in Sukuma culture?
The role of dance was not only that to perform, to entertain people. That is one role, to entertain people, but also another role was to help the community, because there was a group they used in harvest time. So after the harvest, they used to perform dance, which is Bachek. So the dance is Bachek. Also, we have another group which they help the community in agricultural activities, which is we have Bakomyalume. So they wake up early in the morning, they go for cultivation, and their drums are being played according to the lazy and the cut, the way they cut or the way they cultivate, the way they use to play their drum. But also we have another group which help the community, which is Bagobogobo Bakonongo. Those people involved in cultivation also, they went during at the midnight for cultivation. So all that was to help the community. Another group was a hunting group, which is Banungule. They went for hunting activities and they were hunters of porcupine. So the community was suffering with porcupine in their cassava, but that group was being built for solving that problem. So you can understand that the Sukuma dance was not only for entertainment, but it also was to solve. Another group was also for provision of different medicine for treating different venoms for snake, which is the group for Bazwiri, those who dance with the snake. So you see how the Sukuma was being condensed and they used the traditions to entertain, but also to solve the community problem. But also we have another group, they used it to find the salt. The salt was a problem in Sukuma, and so they transferred it to Lake Nyalaja for finding the salt. So after coming back, it means the community obtained the salt that used to cook the food or to have the meal. Also to when they are just maybe bush meal, so they can use also salt. So it was very important for that groups. And also other groups like Ibadono, they use it for entertainment. That is all about the dance for Sukuma.
Oh, that's incredible. Oh, so do those performances still take place here at the museum?
For here at the museum they perform, but also even to other areas in Sukumaland they perform this dance. For example, in Shinyanga, also in Simiyu, and here in Mwanza, we have not only here the groups who perform dance, but also we have another groups like Umoja Theatre groups here in Kishesa. They perform dance, and the other groups.
You have mentioned a lot of the groups, and I've noted that Bagobogobo.
I have mentioned the Bagobogobo, those who dance with the hand hoe, but it is they went for cultivation midnight, and they help the community cultivation time, but also they entertain the way they cultivate, because the drums was motivating them to work hard and for a long time. Sometimes they use it as other music instrument that can enable them to work hard and for a long time. That's why the Sukuma dance is not only that you can say for entertainment only, but also to bring people work hard.
Okay, speaking about tradition, can visitor learn about the spiritual and traditional healing here at the practices here at the museum?
We have the traditional healers house where you can learn more about the regions, the craft for the Africa and for the Sukuma, that they used the traditional healers to solve the problem because there was no hospital in the ancient time. So they use the traditional healers to heal people, and people was getting safe. And sometimes if God need to take that person, can take. But even to now, currently we go to hospital, make maybe a surgery, but sometimes people die. So it's the same. That ancient time was the traditional healer. So people came here and they get different idea for the medicine they can use. Even if they back at the home place, they can take the plants of medicine and then mix, then they get safe. That is how it works.
Okay, one last question about how does the museum involve to local community, especially the younger generation?
The museum is working to inherit the community. That's why we say that tumerisishwa tuwarisishe.
Yeah, that's it.
So the way we train the traditional dance, we have the young generation, we have the mid generation, we have the old generation. So both of them we work together because there was no village with not occupied by elders and the young generation. So the elders will be responsible to teach the young generation so that they can inherit for the future generation. That is how it works. But the community members benefit with this museum. We have the traditional dance group. They benefit at the employment opportunity for them. But also it's an opportunity for them because the visitors, they come with different donations. They can donate for them maybe anything. For example, the schools, maybe they need children to send to the school. That is how it works, the museum.
Okay, you said that the traditional dance which is around here, it's for the money, right?
It's not for the money, but it's to show the Sukuma culture.
To show the Sukuma culture.
Yeah, it's
but
not for the money.
But also to gain income, right?
To gain income, it can because we did the work, so we need to be paid, and they are not paid the salary. So the money that you pay for dance performance is the salary for the traditional dances.
Oh, okay, so how can you distinguish between the ancient traditional dances and the current one?
The ancient, they didn't been paid money, but they was been given the medal, and the medal was made by copper metal, which is Bujora, for their gift. But for now, currently they use money to give them the gift, and sometimes they visit to different festivals like Turia Action festivals that are done. And then it was on last year, if I'm not mistaken, they went there in Turia Action. It was a festival for showing different culture in our country, and they won a motorcycle. So you see,
they won the motorcycle, right?
Yeah, they come with the motorcycle from there to here in Mwanza. So that's to show how the Sukuma are great in the culture and are rich in the culture.
Thank you for the enlightening tour. The Bujora Museum is truly the gateway into the soul of the Sukuma people. If you're right here in Mwanza, make sure to stop by Bujora, because right here you get to learn more about the Sukuma people. Thank you for your time, and my name is Clay. I was with Mr.
I'm Mr. Mohammed Masaga. I'm really happy to meet with Mr. Clay, and I'm just inviting the visitors from different countries, from East Africa and also from Africa, and also from Arab countries like Saudi Arabia, and also we have other countries like Oman, and also from European nations, for example, German, France. So I'm just inviting them to come more in your country, and especially they visit Mwanza, Tanzania, where you can learn the Sukuma culture. It's only one ethnic group that preserve this museum. They have the museum with their culture, and the architectural design is the same with the ancient time house, the way they constructed. So you can read more the architecture, and also you can see the view of different things they used in the Sukuma in the ancient time. So welcome, Tanzania, hakuna matata.
Yeah. Thank you very much. This is Clay speaking, reporting from DC Creations.